safe.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We nipped up all the monsters that attacked the city.
I see. I expected as much of you all.
Black Cat Princess is still out cold, and Kiria's HP is still at 1. The GM couldn't heal you? Although it looks like your corrupted text is fixed.
I did some trial and error to try to restore her to her original state, but a very complex lock has been placed on her.
What happens to me is of no matter, but please, the princess.
It seems this player hasn't been controlled for quite some time.
But she's still logged in, huh? You'd think she'd drop off if she had the mind to run away.
From what I heard from the GM earlier, our two characters continue to reside on the server even if we're logged out.
I've also seen access from a different location. I've tried to block it, but although she was logged out, her character was still being controlled.
Okay, so we can assume Cat Princess has already logged out.
I'd like to ask Kiria once more about the situation.
You said you were offered a deal, yes? You bought a cheat tool from that person.
Yes, that is correct. Allow me to explain everything exactly as it happened.
These are all amazing functions, Nya! With this, we'll become #1 in this world, Nya!
If you use this tool, you can make a boss appear in any place you'd like. Control them yourself, or just control their AI. You could make them attack any player you hate. In a world with no PK, MPK is the only way. I'm sure you'll be enjoying Four Goddesses Online even more now.
Good! This is good, Nya! So they'll be Princess's servants! How fascinating!
Just a moment. MPK? If you use monsters to kill other players, isn't that some kind of bannable offense?
You're such a worrywart, Kiria! Didn't she just mention all these functions that would hide any trace of the tool? We'll be fine, Nya!
Yes, this tool simply manipulates things already possible within the game, and its functions will be able to deceive the GMs. You won't get caught. I'll be updating the tool myself from now on, so it's got full support.
I made a good purchase, Nya! Okay then, let's summon some bosses and have fun with some newbie players, Nya!
I see. So not only Cheetah, but the Grim Reaper and the random bosses we ran into earlier were called forth with that tool.
Oh, so it had nothing to do with the occult? It wasn't really ever spooky at all? Ugh, give me back my excitement.
Correct. We used the tool like that for a while, but... Cheetah, who we thought was under the control of the princess, broke free from the princess and attacked us before running off. The one who sold us that tool appeared, laughing. She said the AI was able to become independent thanks to us. She left, and Cheetah followed.
It looks like the culprit's objective was to create an AI. Not a communication AI like Bouquet, but one specialized for battle.
Ah, so it was necessary to gather data on players' behavior patterns and other aspects of the game.
But why would someone go through all this trouble just to create an AI? Maybe there's something we're missing here.
Something we're missing. You know, I wonder if the one who tried cracking this game and the one who created the tool are the same person.
The person who gave us the tool specifically told us to break this world. I'm sure that's still her motive.
Whatever happens, I just want to remind you that it's no good to cheat. You better pinky promise that you won't do it again.
I know. You're right. To be perfectly honest, it was fun to wield power like that, but it was also so incredibly unfulfilling. So empty. Cheating at an online game is a legitimate crime. I'm not here to negotiate any terms, and I won't run. I will face my judgment.
I see your determination, and I believe you will not run from this. I'm grateful for your honesty.
Well, we can be grateful for Kiria, but the other one's in the middle of running away.
No, I'm sure Princess feels the same way I do. I'm sure she's currently trembling, tormented by guilt. I will wait here for her return.
Well, that's all you'll be able to do, really, considering your current condition.
After the administration holds their discussion on how to deal with you two, I will contact you.
Thank you. I'll leave my character here, but I'll be logging off for now.
Gotcha. See you later, Kiria.
Now then, to those in CPU. Cheetah, along with the monsters released by the cheat tool's creator, are working towards this world's destruction. It is due to these effects that the second half of the story is currently unable to be progressed.
It looks like until this is solved, we'll have to put the Paramount Pair's quest on hold.
Yes. Unfortunately, it might take some time for us to repair this, so if you could just wait for us to...
GM, will you not allow us to continue helping you?
Yeah, I want to help out too. We're in too deep. There's no turning back now.
What? I couldn't possibly ask for any further help from you all.
I cannot just stand by and wait. I would be quite dejected if official service will be delayed any longer than expected. I had anticipated something like this occurring, so the documents I prepared, they should have reached you by now, yes? As the CPU of Leanbox, I, Vert, will offer my official cooperation in resolving this problem of unauthorized access to 4 Goddesses Online.
What? Can we do that? Is it okay for us to get involved as actual CPUs?
Well, we're officially cooperating since they're using our likenesses to create the models for the goddesses. It's not like we're unrelated.
Exactly, and since I am going through the proper channels, there would be no issue with us helping a little, correct?
A letter delivered by motorbike courier. It was supposedly from Moonbox's Basilicon. Could it really be?
Ah, looks like I was beaten to the punch. Official documents from last station should be arriving too, GM. Please, look them over.
I even got to put the official stamp on it.
I just sent mine from Louis, but it's a draft, so don't judge it too much. I'll send something official later.
I think I just heard someone running. You said it was just work to protect the game world, but it was actually work in real life. I'm surprised.
There should be one coming from Planetoon in 3 days. It'll probably be a digital signature instead of a written one, though.
Huh? Since when? Did you send it out, Neptune? Wait, if it's gonna take 3 days, then it was probably...
Well, I wasn't the one to send it. When I asked for help with it earlier, the Basilicom said they would do it for me.
From all 4 of the nations? I will check your accounts and letters ASAP. If the nations are truly offering, then I have no reason to refuse. But is this really okay?
If we were to lose 4 Goddesses Online, the 4-nation IP, it would be a loss for game industry as a whole. We're doing this for all of us.
That's right. There would be no game industry without any games, after all.
I believe the same thing. We at Weiss Labs will not bend to evil intent. I heard rumors of Lady Vert playing the main 4 Goddesses Online, but to think that the other goddesses were playing as well.
It feels uncomfortable to be treated differently in-game, so please, just treat me like any other player. I am simply Vert of the CPU group.
Yes, I understand. I will now begin various checks. I am sure all of you are tired from the continued battles, so please rest. I will return later.
the difficult conversation over, the city's not gonna get destroyed anymore, right?
Yep, it's gonna be okay now. I'm glad we could protect the city together.
At the end of all that, Cat Princess still hasn't come back. I wonder what she's doing in real life right now. The princess is still asleep, huh? I'm getting sleepy too. It's a little tiring to talk about work right after so many battles. I think I should take a tiny break too.
Okay then, let us take a moment to have some free time. I hope there won't be any more abnormalities in this world for the time being.